Greetings from the swamps, I'm Andy, and today I'll be reviewing Revenge of the Fallen, Sideways. Sideways bio states, back on Cybertron, Sideways was a simple courier who avoided combat at all costs. He tried to always remain in the shadow of larger Decepticons where the Autobots might not notice him. On Earth, he's keeping much the same practice. He teamed up with Demolisher early on in hopes that if the Autobots find them, the big Constructicon can keep him safe. I don't know about you, but the Sideways that I remember, whether it be Autobot, Decepticon, or both, was tough as nails and ready to fight. He was never scared of anything, was always trying to get one over on whoever he could. Seems like this go around they went a 180 from everything that he was. So I'm going to go ahead and open him up and let's see what we get. So here we have Sideways in his sports car mode, and I actually kind of like it. It's a nice little sports car. The see-through pink translucent windows I really like. It's kind of a throwback to G2. Really like the Decepticon logo in the back. Nice and bold, sticks out from the silver. He rolls really great, and with the black strip and this being mostly this nice silver paint, it really pops. I like when you turn it over, you see the bright red and black. I could do without seeing the fake wheels and the big ass gap that it has right here. But other than that, really nice alt mode. With him being a silver sports car with the red and black underneath, it really reminds me of Baron Von Joy from the GoBots. You know, he was also a silver sports car that had black trim and red and black underneath. Do you think they're running out of ideas here? And with the magic of editing, I will now transform Sideways. And here we have Sideways as pictured on the back of the package. And I kind of like him for being an ugly fucker. I mean, he's got really nice pink light piping. The red and the black really work for me. I mean, a lot of people complain because they said he could have had more paint detail, but I mean, that's something you can always add if you really want to. I really like the detail they molded into him personally. You know, a few black bits here and there and some more silver or gold in this arm would look really nice, but you can't really complain. I mean, it's got a really nice overall aesthetic look. Of course, he's got the Mecha Live on both arms, where if you turn this, the gears move. I really could have done without that. I mean, most of the ones that I've seen, the ones I've gotten, the Mecha Live, really isn't worth it to me. I would have preferred them putting the money into something else, like more paint, or maybe some weapons to go with them. Or at least a button right there to make this saw blade spin. Now this is how the instructions said to transform him and how he's pictured, but I like to take the back, and if you bend it like that, from the front it looks more sleek, you know, it looks like he's finished. And with that comes my last complaint, and it's a minor one, but I would have preferred them putting the Decepticon logo somewhere on the hood right there. You know, maybe that's just me, but I like the Decepticon logos in the front. I mean, for articulation, he's got everything you want. You know, his head will do a full 360, his arms will do a full 360, they rotate at the upper arm, and they bend at the elbow. No wrist articulation. He's actually got a waist that'll do a full 360, and his legs, the knee, and the toes can pivot. And I really like his face sculpt. I mean, to me, that makes or breaks a figure, and this one really works. I mean, it looks very, very nice. Evil, ugly. And for another comparison, I mean, here is Sideways, and then here is GoBot's Baron Von Joy, Evil Renegade. They look like they could be brothers, you know? I mean, look at this. With a simple modification, you got Senior and Junior now. In closing, you know, I went into Revenge of the Fallen thinking that I wasn't going to like any of the figures because I didn't really care for the first movies, and I'm really liking them. I mean, it seems like this go around they have more character to them. It looks like they have a story to tell just by their look. And although a lot of them have this ugly face and this weird mechanical presence to them, it's kind of endearing. Getting sentimental over a toy makes me want to puke.